Hello, here I'm 67. I tell you a little story about my life in about 7 minutes or less. Here I'm 67 years old, and here I'm 66 years old. Was a picture taken last year as a woman. That's the way I live, both ways. Here, this was in Holland, The Hague, where I was born. My mother on the left, of course, she was 31 years old at that time, and me on the right, in her arms when I was 3 months old. The Hague, Holland, Netherlands. Here I'm a fat little baby, and big hands and feet. Aha. So then we go to when I was 19, here on the left. That is me playing guitar in the band, the Century Box. Also here on the right, that is me. And we had only in that time black and white pictures. We'd never heard of color at that time, later. This is the Century Box bus. And with all this was our singer, and this was the drummer, guitar player, bass, singing, and me guitar. That is me here on the left. So again here on the left, this was at the Palace Huis ten Bosch in The Hague, Holland. It's one of the palaces of the Queen. This was my first love. This was Sylvia. I was with her for about 7 years, and this was my first oil truck in heating oil. I started that in 68 till about 1980, and then I started my wedding business, limousine business, and taxi business. Here a picture at the City Hall in The Hague with the silver gray Mercedes up front and with the red ones in the back. So here I came out of not my plane, but out of the plane, and here one of my limousines, and with my name on there. That was in 1971. In 1980, after breaking up with my girlfriend and my business going down the tube, I went to America. In America, I drove a truck, a Mack truck, and also a KW, a Kenworth with a 4.6 and a 4 in there, and a 411, a rear end, cross country, 48 states and Canada, hauling produce. Then in 1982, I met my wife Karen here on the right. This is at the lake in Westlake. I was 32 and she was 35 years old. In 1983, I started a flower business, the Flower Tower. And as you can see, now we were dressed in the Dutch outfits with wooden shoes. This was inside the Flower Tower. The Flower Tower was 8 feet by 11 feet. So it was small, but it was all flowers. Here, that was the delivery van for the flower towers, imported flowers from Holland, always tulips. Then I started my wholesale flower business in 83 or 84, imported flowers from Holland, and did that till 1991. I had 3 of those big trucks with a few small ones, and on the back here, the warehouse for the flowers. And I had about 150 flower shops. I provided from flowers from Holland. This is my stepdaughter Cindy here on the right. She's about 20 years old at that time, and she worked for me in the wholesale business. And she was a good salesperson, and she was my right hand at that time. So then I opened up a beauty salon in Ventura on Johnson Drive in 1986 or 87, cannot remember. So then after my marriage fell apart and I went in bankruptcy in 1991. I went back to Amsterdam, Holland, all by myself. Yes, this is beautiful Amsterdam. It's nice for a visit, but not to live, at least not for me. These are my parents. This is my father. He died in 1994 at the age of 69. And my mother died in 1997 on the age of 77. Smoking. Yep. This is Amsterdam. After 6 months being in Holland, my wife came to Holland and we tried it again to live together. The first day she came, she said, I want to be a prostitute in Amsterdam. We said, oh, whoa. Well, she wanted it, so I brought her to Amsterdam. I was a pimp for 5 years. Brought her to Amsterdam from Delft every day, up and down, 5 days a week. Yeah, and then after 5 years, this is the red light district in Amsterdam. And in 1997, when I wanted to go back to America, she dropped the bomb. She said, I don't want to go. And she married a customer, her best customer. This was husband number 7. I was husband number 6. So, but it was all my fault, of course. So I went back to Los Angeles in 1997, all by myself. And then I started a flower business, a Speedy Flower Express, a delivery service. I've got about 7 vans on the road, and I did that till 2010. So then I picked up my guitar in 2005. Took me a couple of years to get used to it. And here you see me in my dress with my guitar. And I love to do it. That's the only thing I do in the last 5 years. Playing guitar, doing things on YouTube, putting my life there. So this is my little family in Simi Valley. On the right, that's Cindy, my stepdaughter, and her husband Kelly, with my granddaughter Kemi. Maybe it's not family, but she is my granddaughter. And it hurt when you cannot see her. So the last 4 years I didn't see her till she was about 14. And that's all because of my ex-wife. We get a fight, so they throw the kids in the battle, ammunition. Here she is, a beautiful big smile. And she's 16 years old on this picture. Now I had 2 dogs in my life. This is Tossabas. She died in 89, I think. Yeah, she did. And I buried her in Calabasas Pet Cemetery. And also my second dog, she died in 2004. And also she was 16 years old. Now, this is my last picture for this collage. And I wrote a book. This is the picture what is on Amazon.com. If you want to know more about my life, click on Amazon.com and go to my book, Don't Live Your Life a Lie. Now, this is another picture about a year ago, and I have a good life. I hope you enjoyed it. Just subscribe if you want to. I would appreciate it. And I wish you all a wonderful day and a wonderful life. Okay? Bye-bye.